I need to like link up my buttons right, cause I don't know how to do it just yet. I need to like link up my scenes to buttons on my number pad until I can get a Stream Deck. Oh, I saw one for like £60 that I was thinking of getting. It's been more pricey than the pad thing I was gonna get, but after talking to someone, I'm really enjoying like the idea of a Steam Deck. Wait, please wait. I saviour. I mean, you, sir. You with the cool aura and magnificent posture, poise. Yes, I mean you. On me. May I have a minute? We're a production team for a TV show. What a television crew want from me? But we're going on a shoot. We're going to be shooting a short segment at a restaurant here in town for a gourmet food program. But we're down a man and we're desperate. We'll help. Will you help us? How come someone who doesn't know a thing about show business be useful to you? No. With an aura that magnificent, you don't have to do anything but just stand there and look authoritative. Whoa! I can't see. I can't see. Your aura is so bright, it's dazzling. This reeks of BS. No, honestly. We're not trying to pull your leg. We're deadly sincere about this. We'll do all the heavy lifting. Well, actually, we may ask you to move some things and help with some of the simpler tasks. Helping out the TV studio, huh? I guess it's not something you do every day. Please, it has to be you. No one else can do this. They aren't keen about being desperate. Should I help? Yeah. Hopefully I get some money for it. It'll go towards the rod. And I'll help you out, but I'm not going to take too long. I hope now that I would see Mr. Shakedown again. My name is Mori. I'm the director's assistant. I hear Mori and it's making me think of Detective Cohen again. He's like, one of the things that also was kind of a drain on me when it came to Detective Conan. I got back into the topic. It was just a case of like, I was wondering about if Rin ever worked out that Conan was Conan, and it was like, when I was like googling it, it talked about how like there's times that getting close, but it's never happened, and I'm like there going like, are you kidding me? It's like, yeah, and it's also one of the things that put me off as well is when I was watching it, there was this character, I can't remember his name. He's a thief that looks just like Jimmy Kuda, whatever his name was. Haven't had to think of his name for a while. But he's just like, I remember like, when it came to the character, he was literally the spot image of our main character's real form. I was like there going like, are you kidding me? Like, this is obviously going to become a thing of where it's going to trick Rin. She's going to end up getting very emotional. He's not going to know what's happening, or he's going to work as a body double or something like that for the main character every now and then. And it just, yeah, I kind of wish like it was just like if they had that character that just didn't look just like him, unless like he's actually related to him. But then even then, I feel like exact copy would be an issue. And this is Karuji. Karuji? A cameraman. Hi, I'm cameraman. Delighted to meet you. I'm Kiryu. Nice to meet you. So, what am I supposed to do? Well, the show's producer is supposed to be here, but something came up last minute. He can't make it. So, we need you to stand in for him. Pardon me. Wait, what? I don't know what producer does. Isn't that the role pretty important? No way. You might think that, but all the producer does is act high and mighty. It's a total fluff job. Is that it? I have no idea what I'm doing. Though people will know I'm faking it, won't they? I did notice that, like, when I was talking to Frankie before, with the rock band things, he said about like how there's not many ways to do something wrong, but it can affect the quality of your reward you get at the end. No, alright. Once we get you into some clothes with more exclusive style, you totally pass for producer. You mean producers have a look? Sure they do. Now, let's get you looking. Ooh. Like a big shot. Guys, do producers seriously dress like this? Yeah, I don't think they do. I don't know, like, when this game originally came out, if the like ascot sort of thing was in like, yeah, the kind of like Fred from sort of Scooby Doo is kind of look. Absolutely, you're a picture perfect producer. I'm kind of understanding now why the director doesn't like these two. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Well, our director is on the way, and all we need to do is to deal with him and keep up with his demands. He can be kind of diva, and he says some weird stuff, but just try not to set him off, and you'll be fine. I had second thoughts here, but I'll see what I can do. It should be here any minute. Director's here. Here he comes. Kiryu-san. You're up. Try that natural. Act natural. Got it. Just like fucking stiff lip. Just like doesn't do anything. Chayo. Lovelies. Good morning. Morning. Mori-chan. Guten Morgan, baby. Oh. Gluten Morgan to you too. Don't ever change, Mori-chan. I'm counting on you today. Bling bling ka-ching, baby. Wait, what what in blazes? Where's our internal producer? Why is my Lida-chan? Lilda. Alright, Lilda-san called in sick this morning. Curry here will be standing for him. Curry, never heard of him. He's a real deal, baby. Yeah, of course. Curtin does a lot of work on locations overseas. This is his first domestic shoot in a while. That's probably why you don't recognize him. Very well then. Qu'est-ce de la vie? I don't care who you are. When you're on location with me, everyone has to pull their weight. Cachet? Is that director? Pablo on Kato. Oh, Kato. I'm Kiryu. Good to meet you. He's stiff as stiff. You drag this guy out the river pond. Guess they say it's true. People in the television position do seem to be pretty shallow. This guy's irritating, but I better play along so he doesn't get suspicious. I'm kind of tempted to like just fucking wreck his shit. There's a problem with Kiryu. if you can't return a simple greeting, your history in this biz, lad. Because a proper greetings is important in every uh, walk of life, which I do. So, get goofy, discourage, disrespect. I'm thinking discourage, disrespect. Cause I don't want to see what he looks like goofy. Um, so adequate. It's like I'm so adequate. You're kind of like trying to be like a facade of what you're supposed to be. This is like it's a thing where like I've done that before, where like I've deliberately like changed the way I've spoken to someone just to get like along with them slightly better. But the problem is keeping it up is a fucking nightmare. It's like, especially when you don't even know like all the how to like what exactly someone's saying. Like where I live, there's a bunch of different accents, so it's like when I speak to some people, it's literally like talking to a brick wall. Like I just don't know some of the words they say, and I just make up what I think they said. It's courage, right? I think they wanted me for my aura, right? My aura is very serious. As a Mac, and the sign in your paycheck, pal. Don't disappoint me. Right. How about give me a little space here? Look, I mean, he won't look me in the eye. Did I screw this up? I don't think I did. You're not like a tough ass, right? So anyway, where's the babbling bit of window dressing? She's on deck of a dining port, dressing window dressing. Is that a TV jargon? Yes, about that. A reporter Nagasawama Nagasawama-san is running a little late. And why the fuck are we here? It's your job to lock down the talent. You did that, didn't you? Sorry, I forgot to get her schedule in time. She's on her way right now. You're incompetent himself. If you go over on time, we'll be screwing over the restaurant. You're a nice guy, Mori, but this shit doesn't cut the mustard. I'm sorry. This director, who changes from a cheesy goofball a few seconds ago, got one short fuse. Oh, here she comes. Sorry I'm late. No problem, baby doll. We were patient as a pie. Oh la la. Don't look Rev Reviz Revishin today. I'm good at English. It's my first language and only language, and I still fuck it up. Oh, Koto-san. Don't be silly. Okay, gang. Let's get the party started. Silver's play. Silver's play. Francisco. To your marks. Everyone, let's roll. Let's roll it. How the hell is this? Where's the error? Erasable. Oh, sorry. Well, get. Sorry, Kura-san. Can you grab the erasable from the table? There's there, and bring it over. Erasable. I can check what's on the table. That's a start. Hold on. Hold on. This is erasable. There's some Pretty random things on the table. Which one should I take? The erasable must be has something to do with props. Take the food, take the eraser, take the knife. See, my thing is, you would take the food, right? If you're setting up the thing for a shoot. It's like, knife would be like what you plan to do with a knife. Eraser seems a bit too obvious. That's like, that's the point. I assume like maybe that's fake food is what it could be. Then again, actually, wait. Maybe they want to use the rubber to like make marks for where to place items. Like, you know, with like stages, they might have some blue tape on the floor to mark out spots. Maybe they want like the rubber to mark out areas, maybe on the table to have plates and stuff. That'd be harder to show up on the camera. It's also maybe like the food to be afterwards, right? Because there's no way it's going to be a knife. Because what they're going to cut, she had nothing on the table. Has to be this. I brought the poster. Can you set it on the table? Got it. It may have actually been the chopsticks. Oh, person, that's an eraser. Yeah, eraser. Is that what you need? Erase something. Oh, yes, it can erase, sure. Went through them back in school. I rocked a president. I'm starting to think. Was I wrong? Completely. How are we supposed to film this? In showbiz, an eraser is a prop that is eaten or consumed. Oh, I get it, because like you're gonna be eating it, it'll disappear. Amateurs get it together. Held up the shoot. It's kind of delicious. There's so much, but it looks so tasty. I was on the debate of like food or the rubber. Good, the shoot's going smoothly. Pardon me, Kochan, but we have to still we have to still live that eraser later. So would you be a doll and grocer it for me? Pardon me, Chan. But we have to still live that eraser for later. Later. So would you be a doll and sure. Grocer there. Leave only the produce. Fetch the grocery club. Doubt that one. Tilt the food at angle. I guess it's tilt the food at angle for a better angle for the viewer. Leave only produce. Huh? I got this. Spreading. Brilliant. Okay, Chris. Hello. Yeah, I thought that would be what it was. Hi there. But the race pool is angled like a groceries display. It's kind of the idea I had in mind when I thought about it. When you grocer a prop, it means to tilt it at an angle, like a grocery display produce on the shelf. It's easier to film still life that way. Life. Okay, some trying to should be like live or like that way. I don't know. Film still live that way. Whatever. But you knew that, of course. Yeah, I managed to get that one right. Okay, I managed at the second one. First one, I think, was the middle option, and the last one there was a good option. I think of the one for Mill, it was delicious. The shoot's almost done. Sorry, Kuro-san, can you get can I get you to jeer these props? It's about time to strike the rest. What does jeer these props and strike the set mean? Taunt the dishes, remove the dishes, punch the... I don't think it'd be punch. Remove the dishes. Taunt the dishes. It's only... Would it just be remove the dishes? So there'll be like a clean table. My guess, with the username of that, the person who did join, I think may have been a bot. I'll quickly open up my stream. I'm going to turn my volume down so... Mod tools. I'm just doing this because I'm fairly sure that what that was just now was... like when I see that username, it looks like a bot name. I can't see it on my phone. But yeah, I don't think you punch the dishes. I don't think you taunt the dishes. Like it says jeer the props and strike the set. But it's not going to be like strike as in strike, punch the plates. And I don't know what jeer means. Like, if I heard jeer, I'd just assume that's more jig you're trying to say. I'm gonna remove the dishes. Yeah. I'm sure glad you knew that jeer means putting the props away. See, I didn't think that... When I hear the word jeer, it sounds more like jig to me. I thought it's that way. Especially when the other two options were punch or taunt the plate. Also, it was obvious this way. We can clear out as soon as the filming's done. That's smart thinking, Kuro-san. Looking ahead to whatever needs doing. All hail the world's best producer. Yeah, right. No, seriously. You really helped us out. Looks like I got that right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. That's a wrap. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Shoot's over, I guess. I think like normally at the end of one of these you'd be going out to drinking. I heard that there's like a big drink culture in Japan, particularly with workers where like after work or I think it's supposed to be like after work going out for a drink with everyone. I'm not too sure. It's just something I heard from a YouTuber. He saved us You know, Showbits lingo, like a pro. Oh, I messed up the eraser one. No problem. I had fun with it. There was something else. It's rare to see a producer who can take charge on location, like you. Please accept my thanks. You got a magnetic necklace. That looks a lot more like a dog collar. What's going on here? Oh, producer Ida. Did the shoot go down without a real crew? Producer. The devil? Why would you even bother showing up? You need a teleprompter. Way to beat some manners into you. It's this is for working us like slaves late into the night. Who the hell do you think you are? We got into broadcasting because we love television. But thanks to you, we don't even have time to go home and watch TV. There's no way to live. I do think, like, for example, if you are making something, you should be experienced somewhat into, like, you know, or if you're in charge or something, I should say more. Like, I think there's a lot of people that go into, like, for example, manager jobs without actually any experience or any, like, lessons on how to manage certain things. Like when where I used to work, like we had I'm gonna get I'll get a drink in a sec. Uh, you'd have all these like managers come in. Uh, like if it was like a new one from the like from outside the company, they didn't last long because it's like they weren't used to how the company I was in ran things, and it just dragged them trying to bring in their elements from their previous work into our current one, right? Even if the job wasn't really that far off of what they were doing in their previous one, just like different produce or different products being sold, right? And then you get like uh, when it came to like a manager or some like a staff member that was coming into the manager position for my place, they survived it long ago, but it's still like the workplace attitude where I worked a lot of the time was kind of you just shift the blame to someone else. That's how you survive. Like, I remember I had like one manager talk to me who'd been in the company from before I started. He ended up getting arrested for stealing stuff, uh, and I think he stole like it was like a lot of money's worth of stock uh, with like someone else. And it was like he told me before he got like caught for stealing about how uh, yeah, I don't know, but he was saying like we had a manager at the time that had been in the company for over 20 years, and he told me about how the way that someone stays in the company for that long is by ratting people out or blaming other people or yeah, yeah, it's kind of like shifting the blame. Like I say, it takes blood, sweat, and tears to make a TV show. Fortunately, gentlemen, big talk as always, director. Who made you so important that you can threaten the producer like this? I had it with you. That's why we boycotted the shoot today. We're on strike. Boycotted. More like your personal dramas gets in the way of work. You call yourself professionals. Yep. All you want. This is the last time we'll ever see you. So let's end this shit show on a happy note for us. Shit. Oh my gosh, what should we do? I got this. How? Kuro-san. Hey, hold it. Who are you? My name, the name is Kiryu. I'm the producer here. Oh, I need to get a drink. Don't know why my voice just runs out really quickly. It's kind of funny, like, when I used to work, I'd only really sit down to get a drink like once a day. Like, I know, like, wacky thing when it came to, like, when I used to work as well, like, during the summer times, our temperatures can go up to, like, 30 centigrade upwards. But if, like, an example, and this is, like, we normally weren't allowed to have drinks outside with us in the sun, uh, and it was a case of, like, we'd literally have no shade either. And only get, like, about 45 minutes of a break because they're like, we had longer, but they wouldn't let us take it. 'Cause apparently, it's our fault if things didn't get done. Okay, Google. What's 30 centigrade into Fahrenheit?
T to the power of circ C is equal to 86 to the power of circ F.
So it's when I was like working in the warehouse, I'll be working in 87 Fahrenheit. The buildings aren't air conditioned, so it would be like going into a warm building afterwards, like even for the 45-minute break, and also not having any drinks and no shade. Love my last job. When I mentioned that as like health issues and asked about like if the managers could at least like let us go out to grab water to have, they were like too frightened about the idea of staff stealing water or like being away from their location because they're going to grab water than actually providing for the staff. Gotta love businesses. It just be as it is. It is what it is. Kiryu-chan, wait. You're my replacement. Do you you just doubled my fun. I'll show you how irreplaceable I truly am. Come on, boys. Let's steal this faker first. I don't know. I pull out the 2x4. Oh. I'm trying to grab him. That 2x4 does a lot of work. This guy is the more annoying one. I hope it lets me keep that wooden stick. You pull this guy off the bodybuilding show. Forget about this. I do need to heal up with that. I just took it. I just basically ate some hits there. Look, I wanted to try some stuff. Kuro-san, are you alright? Yeah. Thanks a million, Kuro-san. At least an amateur like me can do. So, you were faking it all after all, Kuro. You know? I'm no fool. I knew something was off the moment we met. You were a fish out of water from the hello. Couldn't fall pro after all. But if you knew, why didn't you get rid of me right away? Because, curious, you did your best you could in such a passion, despite not knowing a damn thing. TV is not a gentle mistress. A single minute or even a second of footage can take dozens of hours, hundreds of hours, and hard work. Struggle is, as we say, real. The challenge demands an incredible level of precision, experience, and skill. But there's something even more important than those, and that's Mona is passion. Because hearing him talk about this just makes me think of like when you see some of those like really like long, so either not just documentaries but shows in general and movies where you can tell like a lot of time has gone into it. Like although I despise like the remake of like the like Avatar movie, right? When they tried to make like the movie where they tried, oh god, so it's like, oh, when they tried to remake Avatar as a movie, right? I was like so hyped about it, right? I was like a massive Avatar fan. I go to watch it in cinema in like these really nice seats, and I get disappointed by the M. Night Shyamalan stuff, right? But there was one thing I couldn't say was bad, and that was some of the scene choice. Like, some of the scenes in the movie look beautiful, or look really nice, or kind of like, you know, even just like choosing like the right scene can be hard because you either have to find somewhere that matches what you're looking for, or you have to find somewhere that's uh, sort of like where you have to build something. But then that just takes space. It takes a lot of man hours to make it, and that can only be for a few scenes. So then you got to justify the cost of it, and then it's just like, even if you get like everything looking perfect, then it's like a simple, for example, mess up. Like, for example, the footage might get corrupted. Maybe, uh, sort of in the S tin, uh, sort of someone wasn't paying attention. They sort of messed up how the thing was supposed to play out, or how something was supposed to come out in the end. Maybe someone had like the camera on the wrong settings or something like that. Because some of these cameras are really detailed or needs to be locked into certain like sort of focus angles, and they also want to try being really creative, but sometimes being creative can actually be more of a hindrance to the product because it can kind of add extra elements, and also it may not even look good at the end, but it's the passion behind like trying to put all that together that actually makes the product. Okay, it's like when you actually have the people making it passionate, or like respect the kind of work they're trying to do, it does turn out as a better product because then they actually have more care for it. It's like another analogy I could use for this is like when it comes to business, like the employees aren't going to care for the business that doesn't care for them, and it's like if they can make some great work that they've put their time and effort into, and then claim it as theirs, they're more likely to, be a bit more passionate, especially if like their skills and stuff are being like shown off and appreciated as well. It's all things that add up into it. Passion. I believe TV gives viewers hopes and dreams. There are people out there who can be inspired by TV, to change their jobs or even their way of life. I think TV as a medium has the power of changing people's lives for the better. You might be right about that. Most definitely. That's why we make progress with passion, no matter how hellish progress may feel. And creators, we are the dream weavers. It is our duty to pass those dreams to others. It's quite a direct, pish posh. I'm just overbearing loser who can't even hang on to a solid crew. Also, that bish bosh thing, it just keeps reminding me of like an old cartoon I used to watch as a kid. I just want to bring the same passion I have in my work into them, but I can never seem to get it through to them. But yeah, like another example, you have like behind like the Ghibli movies, Mizuka, I'm forgetting his name. God, I think it's Mizuka, isn't it, or Mizuka? I'm forgetting his name. But it's like the movies he makes is like really nice and really passionate, and you can tell like with like the Ghibli movies, they normally have like an underlining meaning behind it. Like I heard that when it came to My Neighbor Totoro, apparently that was to do with his mother and him as like when he was younger, because like his mum was sick a lot when he was younger. Uh, yeah, and then you get like I don't know. It's just like you get all these like different ones. You get like something like Princess Mononoke, what they're trying to teach like the value when it comes to like caring about the environment, and like they all have like other meanings to them. It's just that they're all like really passionately made like style. Like, I think like passion is something that most people are actually lacking these days because like, so many people are bogged down by the idea of like, oh, I have to prep for the future. I have to prep for the future, and then they then just don't have any enjoyment for the present. Like I think that's one thing that would like make a lot of people's lives better if they actually spent more time on themselves, at least in the more present, rather than only thinking about the future. You don't know what the future actually holds. Like, it could be good or it could be bad. Like, you can always just hope. Director Kato, what you just said, that moved me to my core. Uh, we have a lot to growing up to do. I want to do more. I want to make better programs. I want to create shows that bring people joy and inspiration. I want to change our passion into the art of film. So please, we want you to keep on us like you do. Pardon me. Mm. So that you got through to them, don't you think? They get your old-fashioned sense of passion. Kiryu-chan, thank you, honestly. You truly are the greatest producer. So, you won't start giving up hopes and dreams, right? Uh, uh, Conterre, on the, on... Thing is, like, it sounds like you're trying to put French in it, and I personally can't agree with the French as British. And I don't think most of the world can agree with the French, to be honest. I think, you know, when it comes to France as an idea, we should just get the rubber and rub out the word France and do it to like the might as well just like censor it. Just France as a total, just sink it. Uh, let's see. You know the mind's eye. Okay, boys, production meeting. Let's drill down a plan for better shows for the from the top. What we just wrapped here. Have mercy. I do wonder, like, if you spent enough time out here, if it would just auto make it go into a different time. I'm also starting to think I should maybe go fishing. Like, if I go fishing, I can get money and I could also catch fish. Let's also save quickly. For a search, what should I hand over? Ah, yes, the bit of lumber. About as safe as it gets. But yeah, Karen, I think. Might with him be like the guy who I end up getting most of my stuff redone. Let's find a taxi spot. I might also just end up bumping into another story. I can do the money. I need the fishing rod soon. Like, I only need about 10,000. When I was fishing before, I got over 10,000. From where should we go? Cost a little bit. We'll go fishing. Hopefully, I'll get some money. If not, I'll get some fish, and then I'll sell the fish because the fish looked pretty profitable. Have like here, it's just the time of day changes. Okay, I'm trying to. There you go. Start fishing. Oh. There you go, straight money. Bag, you found a golden plate. There you go, that's probably already enough to pay for my fishing. Get a little bit of fishing in. Like, I wish, like, I'd start fishing when I had more things to talk about, though. Like, I could talk about random things, like the fact how, when I first went into college, uh, like, I started out in a cooking course. 'Cause my dream when I was in school was to own, like, a little pub that had, like, a house on top, live upstairs, and then have the bottom part as a pub. Or to have, like, the upstairs as, like, a B&B, and downstairs be a pub slash like some sort of restaurant. I was able to have somewhere where I would be able to live and be able to work. 'Cause I didn't like the idea of like constantly just traveling between like home and somewhere or paying rent in two different spots. I actually wanted to like own a place, and then I ended up not going through with it because like a it cost a lot to buy stuff. Two, it was very idealistical when I was actually doing it, and it's like I was doing it with a friend, and it's like I lost my passion for cooking in college, and I was going towards like IT and gaming when they sort of continued with cooking, and then I believe they went on to do something else as well. Like I speak to him every now and then. When I last spoke to him, he just completed his like driving lessons. The only thing though is like, well, I've had driving lessons. I'd never completed it or got. I think other than like a learner license. It just basically when I looked at how much it was going to cost me for lessons and to get like a car and to keep it running and to get like petrol for it and to get like all the like insurance, road tax, and all that for the car, I was just like, it's not really worth it. I'll recast this one. YBA. Got a Gooby. Don't think that one's worth much though. I wonder like the best way to like reload these areas or like to get the fish to come back is to go away for a little bit or go away for a sec and then do it. X A B Anubagubi Midfish. Like hopefully that fish will get interested. Oh, I might just recast. Hi Yui. That's alright. Hopefully you had a nice sleep. Also, hopefully, I saw you in like the anime watches like chat yesterday. Hopefully, it was a nice anime. I didn't know which anime Boku was going to be looking at. There you go. B Y B. Ooh, Squidward. Super big size as well. There you go. That guy's nice and quick. Unlike actually fishing. X. I'm mainly trying to save up to get a better fishing rod. Then again, I think I already got enough for the fishing rod at this point. It's like 30k. Like 30 million. Why? I was only about, yeah. I'm about 10 million, I think, off from the fishing rod. And it's like some of these fish actually sell for a decent price. I don't actually see anything else I can fish here. I'm gonna go to the other spot. Then I'll load out and load back into the scene, and then hopefully I'll have some more fish. Okay, so I got a gold plate that I fished up. All looking nice. Some of the fish are worth quite a bit. I originally thought I could just take them to a sushi place, maybe. I heard that there is some place in Asia where, like, if you have like previously caught fish, or you get like caught fish, you can have them cook it out for you. I saw it on well, I might be getting like the country wrong. I think it was somewhere in Asia. Actually, yeah, it was in Thailand. I think Outdoor Boys went to this place where you catch shrimp and then you kind of just like freshly cook it up. And that one's might be interested. I don't know, maybe. I probably should just like doing the bundle at the top there. They aren't really scared about you just throwing it in. Let's give it just 2 more secs, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just recast it. So I feel like it's trying to back up so it can actually face towards it. Because that's what I think it's going to do, but I'm not too sure. I've recast. Let's do it here. It's easier to see the water here than it was on the other side, but it also could be in the type of fish as well. That's probably a good spot. Got a few different fish near it. That one looks like... Oh, there you go. There you go. Fish. I don't think that one's... I think it's going to be the left one, if anything. Yeah. There you go. Well, like, one of the times I actually went fishing IRL, we caught... Oh, a sea beam. One of the times I went fishing before in IRL. It's been a while. We caught in like little tiny fish, and we ended up like just chopping it up into 2 and then used it as bait. And with one of them we ended up catching it ill, and the other one we caught like a decent sized fish. We ended up throwing it both back in the river. It is like technically we have something where it's supposed to be considered as like a typical. Well, it's supposed to be like what it used to be like a an average like meal that would have like some eels and jelly, but to be honest, no one actually eats that. Like, it has bones in it half the time. It's not necessarily tasty from what I've heard. We also have like surf and turf, which is kind of more like a it's not just like leftovers. Or am I thinking another one? We have one where it's basically just like the leftovers get turned into uh kind of can't know exactly if it's like an omelette thing or it's like so like again like omelettes are pretty good for like cleaning up like little bits of spare food you got. Throwing like all the random ingredients that you got like left over into an omelette. Have some like toast or something with it. Always like a good choice. I might already have enough fish now, but I want to see. So I found Mr. Shakedown and I actually beat him first try. Big size. Like I'm thinking that one of these might be money. Like I don't think that one that's too close is going to be interested. I might have to recast this one. Like if I can get into the middle of all three of those, that'd probably be really nice. That was quick. A, B. Oh, pufferfish. Let's see. I was looking into some options for audio. Uh, Mainly an option that would let me uh, separate my game audio from my desktop audio and my just so then like when I'm playing games it doesn't pick up everything, and also so when I can have like a game like I could adjust the game's volume but not actually adjust it for me. And I saw that some software called Steal Something which you could do that with. Apparently it's a free software as well. It basically makes a virtual mixer that you can filter all your audio into, and you can separate it, and then you can tell OBS to use that mixer instead of the sort of desktop audio. Pardon me. I don't know if this one will actually come for this or not. I may have done this like in the wrong spot for it. But from what I've seen, that when they get too close to it, they just don't do it. It's gone away from it. I think there's only like 2 fishing spots in this. And it's like they don't just instantly respawn when you tab out and tab back into it. So let's try. I'm gonna go back through the taxi people. And not only these cost money, but if I can get these just like get me somewhere close enough where I can sell. I wish I would like pay attention to which ones were which. I could then go to one that's near the pawn shop. Because I basically want to sell. I think I'm actually near it, like the first one. I think it is around the corner here. I can do the extra money. There you go. I got like moped thing. Like, I think this, if someone picked up that and then was just kind of like, so oh, I'm gonna still fight this guy who's just like picking up like a little moped or a moped thing, like I would not be fucking with them. Let alone he seems pretty tall, he seems pretty built. Not really the kind of person you want to like interact with. Need to sell items. Everything's worth the fishing rod. Not everything I wanted to sell. I think you could probably just spam that speaking to people one by just constantly going to him and talking about selling. And he's like, after I do that, if I still haven't got the money, I can then go back to the vision spot, hopefully. Box. A fish. I don't think I have enough still. So we'll be going back to fishing. I need 30,000 or 30 million. So that's going to be the goal. So I'm going to go back to the taxi guy, go back to the fishing bit. Oh, I've got someone at the door. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, I'm back. My headphones. Yeah, good idea. Well, I wish I was 20. It's a shame I came back uh, late for that. Uh, I'm 27, sadly enough. Close to 30. Oh. I just had a weird thing of uh, I saw my mum coming back in, and she like she basically came in with someone else, and she asked me if I can uh, help save a pigeon that was like outside. Like one of my neighbors asked her about it, and it's like I got asked to quickly run out, grab a pigeon and put him in a box. Because they were like saying like, "Oh, we're worried." Because like, what about the cats go for it? I'm like, it's probably the cats that did this, to be honest. That or another bird. But it was also like it couldn't really run away. It was trying to like hobble away. So I just picked it up, put it in the box they gave me, gave it to them. There's some people I know, they maybe even tried to cook it. I got a friend that goes hunting rarely. I also know some people who go hunting in general. But yeah, good time. I just basically thought after like I put the pigeon into the box, and I went to the toilet. Cause I was already up, and then from there, I ended up going to. Well, I got some like chocolate bars as like a sort of thank you for helping out. Hi, fishing time. I kind of wish I was there for that one. Here, a good fishing spot. Now, does it repopulate if I load back into the area? It does. There you go. A, B. There you go. I want the more. It's a big size now, but I want the better fish. Lena. 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 Up. Good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Such a good girl. There you go. Hi, Shizu. Currently, my plan is basically to fish so I can get a better fishing rod. I think the fish actually makes like a decent amount of money, and sometimes you just literally just pick up money. That's probably too far away. I should do it closer. Let's try doing it in between these two. B, X, A. A gooby. I want a better fish. I know it has them. Or just straight up cash. Cash is also appreciated. Also, I was looking into Stream Deck. So after you told me about it, and I found one for like £60, and it showed like the same like software you had for like the plugins. So I was like looking at that and going, oh, actually, it's not too bad. And I'll quickly just like cast that slightly closer to the fish. Like, in normal, like, right, if you did throw something into the water, there'd probably more run away. Hmm. I don't know if he's going to go for it if he's getting that close to it. Hmm.